and Health with Wayne and Clint. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I look at the same time. It's like everybody's looking in a different direction.
Yeah, they're just panning in and out. You know what I mean? And it's always like sports with Ricky Ortega. I want that guy's voice.
I want that guy's last name, Ortega.
Ortega. I watched Back to the Future there, Banks. Anyway, hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to Working Out with Wayne and Clint.
So I will go ahead and we will show our workouts for the week. We had two guests come do workouts with us this week. One was our mutual friend Alan Caudle. He might be working out with us today.
Maybe, I don't know.
And then also Gage Isaac, Clint's little brother. We kind of gave him a little rough time.
It was so bad, he actually sent me a message this morning. He was like, man, I don't know, I was just weak. He's like, I know I can do it now. So we're gonna see how that plays out next time he comes up.
What diet did you do this week?
Well, I went with the Jason Momoa diet. Don't ever do it ever.
There's just a little bit. There's not much literature on his diet, and Clint just had they eat the same stuff almost every day.
It was the same stuff.
Okay, and I did the paleo diet. I got all my meals wrote down that I ate and a calorie count on it. Do you want to start with your week?
Yeah, I can pretty much explain my week in a day. I'll wake up and eat peanut butter and honey sandwiches on a whole grain bread with fruit. That was my breakfast. That's like 500 calories for breakfast. Then I moved on to brunch. Every day it was tuna with spinach and an avocado. Then I went to lunch, which was 10 ounces of steak with spinach. Then I moved on to dinner, which was 10 ounces of chicken with spinach and an avocado. Every day.
Except Saturday. Tell me about Saturday.
Oh boy, I went hard on some Saturday now.
He went out with his wife, so.
We woke up, she said, hey, let's go get some Chinese food. So we went Chinese food, you know. Went hard, come home, she's like, what do you want for dinner? Bacon cheeseburgers, chili cheese fries. But yeah, you know, it was kind of, I was so sick of the same food over again and over and over.
So how would you rate Jason Momoa's diet, and how many calories were you consuming on average a day?
The diet is not for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Jason Momoa's went on, you know, he's went on talking about how he gains body fat easily, so he don't really, he don't eat a whole lot of, you know, any kind of bad food for you when he's trying to, you know, get into shape. He does not really eat no carbs besides in the morning. He does not eat no carbs besides in the morning with, you know, the bread and the peanut butter and all that. So he can drink Guinness. So I got to drink Guinness. It's really, you know, it's just very bland, same stuff over and over again. So I mean, it's not really for everybody. I think I was taking in like 3,200 calories a day. You know, which led to a little bit of a weight gain, not much, but you know, in a week.
Yeah.
Wayne, what'd you have?
I cheated twice on my diet. So usually for breakfast I ate a cup of fruit. Lunch I would eat usually, you know, some raw carrots. Sometimes I would eat boiled eggs, just, you know, anything. And then my big meal was, I got some pictures I will show you. My first meal was pork tenderloin, or not a tenderloin, pork chop.
You said the whole thing.
The whole thing. It was a pork chop, a cup of kale, cup of broccoli, cup of carrots, and a half a cup of tomatoes. About 650 calories is what I got on the day. Same thing on the 4th, but I did cheat that day. I had to wake up at 6 a.m. and go take an exam in about 4 hours, 4.5 hours. Well, no, it ain't that far away. It's probably about 3 hours away. But I had to wake up pretty early, so I drank me a Bang energy drink, which is 0 calories, but I'm on the paleo diet. You're not allowed to have like.
I said about 4.5 hours. Did you watch?
I actually took my lunch with me. I brought some carrots and ate carrots on the way back from the exam. Came home and ate a salmon fillet, some rice cauliflower, some more greens, broccoli, a small onion, and some garlic, which was about 700 calories on the day. The next day, cup of fruit. I actually ate a pear that day. I love pears. Cauliflower rice for lunch or for supper with greens, small onion, 3 chicken tenders, some garlic, and a cup of raspberries at night. I guess I was hungry. About 700 calories again on the day. The next day, cup of fruit, cup of carrots for lunch. For supper, broccoli, corn, 5 shrimp, 5 scallops, a little fillet of salmon, and I must have been hungry that night because I ate some more mangoes. About 705 calories on the day. 7th of February, I ate a cup of pineapple, an egg for lunch. I ate 3 chicken tenders. I gave one to my dog because it had a little dark piece on it. I guess where it was at the end of the pack and some air had been hitting it. So I just gave it to my dog and ate 3 chicken tenders, some carrots, cauliflower rice, and greens. The 8th, kind of cheated on this day. I had 2 beers that night because it was Saturday and my birthday. It was my birthday weekend, I guess. So I did go to a bar and I had 2 beers. Did I tell you about that?
You did.
Okay. But I did have some medium shrimp earlier that day because I went to a little party my dad threw for me. And then I ate some greens, some green beans and carrots for lunch, and then had 2 beers for my supper. That was about 545 calories on the day. My last meal, I ate an egg for breakfast, boiled. I forgot to eat lunch because I was up here all day yesterday. I even wrote down pear, but I never went and got it. Went home, didn't have any meat in my fridge, so I just ate vegetables. I made a soup with carrots, green beans, I finished my greens. I put some garlic and broccoli in it, and a little bit of beef broth, which is kind of cheating. I guess, you know, they might have it back then, but I doubt it. So that was about 130 calories on the day. And usually the drinks, I would only drink water and green tea, and besides the bang and the 2 beers. But that was my diet for all week.
So my biggest question is, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate that diet? As far as, you know, we're both big guys, you know, we're this way for a reason. You know, we know how we got here. We didn't wake up fat.
I feel like the paleo diet's alright. I mean, I felt like I was eating a lot of food, but there wasn't a lot of calories, you know what I mean? Especially vegetables. So if you got a problem eating too much calories and you eat a lot of food, just try to, if you do the paleo diet, it will be calories where they count. You know what I mean? It's just all vegetables, fruits, and meat, and that's all. And water. There's a lot of calories that people don't count in sodas and juices. Water is 0 calories. Most of the stuff I drink is 0 calories anyways, but I want to be as precise as possible and drink water and unsweet green tea. I figured, you know, they might make some sort of tea back in the paleo, whatever, that era. Have you got a diet shows for next week?
Not yet.
Not yet.
You got anything yet?
Yeah.
What you got?
1,500 calorie, cardio every day, 100 sit-ups every night, and I'm going to burn out push-ups every night. But I'm also going to do intermediate fasting and only eat from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m.
What kind of diet is this? E-diet, a calorie-controlled diet in which low-fat cookies are eaten to quell hunger. Often in place of meals. You're just eating cookies all day. You know what I mean?
That is hilarious.
All right, this is what's going to happen. I am going to follow the basic bodybuilding diet. You know, your carbs, your track your macros, all that. That way I can have some variety. If I want to eat some eggs, I'm going to eat some eggs. If I don't want chicken, I ain't got to eat that chicken. That's about the gist of that. About, you know, try to stay about 3,000 calories. You know,
sounds good.
Kill some protein.
What's some what's a goal? What do you want to weigh next week?
The same thing I weigh right now. I ain't trying to get fat again.
That's a good goal. So I feel like running every day and doing this many sit-ups and push-ups and upping my calories to almost double what I've been doing.
How many push-ups you gonna do?
I want to burn out just as many as I can.
I thought they said 100 push-ups.
No,
hey, good for
I mean
you.
I was going to do 25. I'm going to try 4 sets of 25, but in the past I found I couldn't do that because I would burn out around the second set about 50 pretty good. So
You don't get to take me to 100 push-ups. I'd have to wake up and start doing push-ups.
it'd take you 100 days.
You got one in a day or something like that, yeah.
Let's see. My weight loss goal for the week is I'm going to aim pretty low. I want to be 275. I feel like I can achieve that pretty easily. You know, I'm pretty happy because 280 pounds is a milestone of 50 pounds I've lost since I've started. Right whenever I moved back from Washington, I weighed 330, right around that, and I was going to the gym every day and just doing cardio. And then Mr. Clint here messages me and is like, we should start lifting. Do you remember when we started lifting? It was October or November?
I know we were lifting in November. I don't know when we started though.
Okay.
I remember lifting on Thanksgiving, like lifting Thanksgiving food. No, I was just so happy.
But so we've been lifting ever since, and just here recently we had an idea to start tracking it and start doing diets and seeing how they work with our goals. And so far I am pretty pleased. I have dropped almost 20 pounds in. We did have a couple days cheat day in there. We had about 4 days, and I ate at your daughter's birthday party, and then I ate pretty good Super Bowl. And my birthday's tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna. And my diet ended today, so tomorrow I'm probably gonna eat pretty good. But I'm happy where I'm at, man.
Yeah.
50 pounds in how long?
I'm not good with math.
October, November, December, January, February, in less than 5 months. So